Hello and welcome to ALMA News 24. This is Dhanya Reddy. Today, I'm here to discuss an issue that lies at the heart of our nation's progress, that is, balancing economic growth with social equity. In recent years, India has witnessed an impressive rise in economic indicators. We are one of the world's fastest growing major economy, boasting a thriving startup ecosystem, a booming digital revolution, and a rapidly expanding middle class. But alongside these remarkable achievements, we face a very stark reality, that is, income inequality is at an all-time high and millions of our citizens are still struggling to make their ends meet. Economic growth in India is often measured by gross domestic product, that is GDP, foreign investments and industrial output. However, growth that does not translate into improved living standards for all is very hollow. Consider this. While billionaires in India have seen their wealth multiply, a significant portion of our population still lacks access to basic healthcare, quality education and stable employment. According to a recent report, the top 1% of India's population controls more than 40% of the nation's wealth, while nearly 20% of Indians live in poverty. This widening gap threatens not only our social fabric but also the long-term sustainability of our economy. A strong economy is not just about stock market gains or GDP growth rates, it is about ensuring that every citizen has a fair chance to succeed. Economic growth that is concentrated in the hands of a few creates instability and breeds resentment, while inclusive development fosters social harmony and national progress. Governments play a crucial role in ensuring that economic benefits reach all sections of society. Several policy measures can help achieve this balance. Taxing the ultra-rich at fair rates and closing tax loopholes can provide additional revenue for social welfare programs. Several countries have successfully implemented wealth taxes to redistribute income more effectively. Should India make a move? It is a question worth debating. A society where access to quality education and healthcare depends on one's financial status is an unequal society. Governments must ensure that economic growth translates into better schools, affordable healthcare, and a stronger social security for the underprivileged. While India has made significant progress in industrialization and services, job creation remains a challenge. The government must invest in skill development and promote policies that encourage fair wages, job security, and opportunities for entrepreneurship. One of the most successful poverty alleviation programs in India, that is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. It has provided millions with people, helping bridge income gaps. Yet, critics argue that more needs to be done to create sustainable jobs in industries such as manufacturing and technology. But what is the role of the private sector? Economic growth is often driven by the private sector, and businesses have a moral and social responsibility to contribute to an equitable society. Corporations must ensure that their workers receive fair wages and safe working conditions. Exploitative labor practices lead to social unrest and economic disparity. Businesses should go beyond symbolic philanthropy and invest in community development, education, and healthcare initiatives, that is, corporate social responsibility. Companies must ensure equal opportunities for all, regardless of gender, caste, or socio-economic background. A strong corporate sector thrives in a stable and prosperous society. When businesses invest in their workers and communities, they create a more resilient economy that benefits everyone. Another critical aspect of economic disparity in India is the rural-urban divide. While metro cities like Mumbai, Delhi, and Bengaluru enjoy world-class infrastructure, many rural areas still lack basic amenities such as clean drinking water, proper sanitation, and access to markets. Improved roads, electrification, and digital connectivity in rural areas can boost local businesses and bridge the economic gap. The majority of India's rural population depends on agriculture. Ensuring fair pricing for farmers, reducing middlemen exploitation, and introducing modern farming techniques can significantly enhance rural incomes. A balanced economy must ensure that growth is not limited to urban centers but reaches the heart of our nation, those are the villages. So where do we go from here? The answer lies in rethinking our priorities. Economic growth and social equity should not be seen as conflicting goals but as two sides of the same coin. A nation's true strength is measured not by how much wealth is accumulated at the top, but by how well that wealth is distributed among its people. We must ask ourselves one question: are we creating an economy that rewards hard work and innovation while also protecting the most vulnerable? Are we building a society where access to education, healthcare, and employment is not a privilege but a right? Are we ensuring that women, marginalized communities, and the underprivileged have a fair share in the nation's economic progress? The answer to these questions will define the future of our country. We need policies that promote inclusive capitalism where businesses, the government, and civil society work together to create an economy that works for all. Balancing economic growth with social equity is not just about the responsibility of the government, it is a collective effort that requires participation from businesses, policymakers, educators, and individuals like you and me. Let us strive for a future where economic success is not measured by the wealth of a few but by the well-being of the many. A future where a child born in a remote village has the same opportunities as one born in a big city. A future where growth is not just about numbers, but about real and meaningful progress. For more such updates, keep watching ALMA News 24. Thank you.